The Erzbergrodeo is the toughest enduro race on the planet. Last year I was thinking about what should I do this summer, and I decided to do a hard enduro racing. So first of all I need to find out where to go, what races there is in Europe, easy to with easy access, and I decided to start it with the Erzbergrodeo, and I also take part for the Red Bull Romaniacs. Erzbergrodeo is a hard enduro race which brings people all around the world to race in the Erzberg mine in Austrian Alps and a mountain. Almost 2,000 people take part for the race. There's almost 150,000 visitors during the week. It's a 1 week last festival, and with completely insanity. For myself, one of my biggest dreams have been for years, maybe 10 years, to race here in Erzbergrodeo, the Red Bull Hard Scramble. It's the toughest enduro race in the world, as you can imagine. To race here in the iron mine, Erzberg. I race here for 4 hours. So I decided to take a part for everything I could get. I booked 2 training days. I also put myself into rocket ride, enduro cross, and of course the prologue and the hard scramble. The main thing to go to the race, you need to have a good bike, be in shape, have a good technique, have to ride the bike, and when you go for the prologue, it's the race. To get to the race, you need to qualify from the prologue. Almost 2,000 people take part for the prologue, where you can race against each other uphill on the Erzberg mine. The race lasts approximately 10 minutes and is about 15 kilometers long. You go all the time with the full speed, and the main part of the race is how you ride a corners. And as you can see on my videos, I couldn't ride it well. I had troubles. I struggling to keep up my speed, and I had a good speed on the straight, but everyone can ride on the straight fast. The main thing is how you ride a corners. From the prologue I qualified 161st, and it was my race number for the hard scramble. 350 people behind me, so after all it could be gone much worse. I took also part for the rocket ride. It's the hill climb contest, what makes really easy to people to watch it. In the rocket ride we did a two prologue. We rode a time, and the only 48 fastest from almost 500 people qualified to the main heats. And I was 13 fast from the almost 500 people in the rocket ride. So I get to the main heats. So on the first day when we arrived to Erzberg, it was a training day number 1, and I took a part for the 2 training days. And before the race, I really watched the videos, what I could find from YouTube, and it really surprised me how tough was the race. I mean, I couldn't believe the uphills. They was so long, so tough, so hard to ride, and I had so much problems there. I mean, my bike wasn't ready. I thought I could build it as good as I can, but it didn't work well. I overreacted. I had my suspension wasn't ready, my seat wasn't good. I had a heavy flywheel on my engine. I have a too slippery tire. Overall, my bike wasn't ready for the practice day. And on the first day, I was so tired, I was so fucked up. Like, it surprised me in how big trouble I'd just be involved to race in the Erzberg. And after 1 hour, I couldn't stand. I couldn't ride my bike. I was so tired and I just couldn't ride the uphills. And also some downhills was pretty bad. They scared me how steep they are in the middle of the rocks. And there was also some rocky sections in the woods, in the forest, with the uphills. And I just couldn't find a way how to ride them. And then there was a guy that told me that no, it's easy. This part of the track it's really easy, that you can actually ride it. And what is gonna be in the front, you cannot ride it. And I was like, I couldn't believe in how deep shit I just involved myself. So yeah, decision was hard for me, what to do for my bike, how I'm gonna let it, how I'm gonna survive from the race. And I fixed my bike maybe almost 3 hours in the night, in the dark with the headlamp. We changed the gear, we changed the flywheel, I changed the jets, I changed tire, I changed seat. I did everything that I could imagine gonna help me. We tuned a little bit suspension. On the second day, it started to be fun. It was also really tough, but it started to be fun. Training day 1 at the Erzberg. It's tough. It's tough. Even half day, I'm really fucked up.
Jag fick...
This is tough. This is tough.
What's he saying? In Austria, no people understand this.